Hello, bienvenidos, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you guys can see, we are doing my first update of Partners in Crime Project Pan. This was created by the beautiful Steph and Delyn. As I've always mentioned, everything will be linked down in the description box. Of course, this is the year I decided to add one more product to my round, and I completely sucked in January of wearing makeup. Absolutely horrendous. I've never had that long of a stretch of weeks or even days where I have not worn makeup. It's been years. Maternity leave years kind of thing. So if you watch my Pan Those Eyeshadows update, you have heard why. I'm not going to repeat it. If you do not know, please somebody fill that individual in the comment section because I do not want to repeat this on every Project Pan this month. So I have my 6 products here. I don't know how well these photos are going to look, but we're here. We're going to go ahead and figure this out, you guys. I just got to hustle this month. That's all I got to do. So if you're interested, stay tuned. But first, if you're new, welcome. My name is Alejandra. I go by Alex. I'm an eyeshadow enthusiast with the Dash Project Pan. If that is something that you want to see and continue to see on your feed, join us and subscribe. And now let's get on with this update. Alrighty, folks, like I said, some of these may not have any tallies. Some of these may not even look used and abused. But we're going to go right through it. Anyway, who cares, right? Who cares? We all have our months where we just don't do so well. So let's start off with this. This is my VDL Lumi Layer Primer. This is still going strong, you guys. Yeah. Since my last video, I've only used this twice. So it probably hasn't moved as much in the past. So there's not much to say. Sorry, guys. There's not much. Up next is my Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage Brightening Correcting Duo. This one I do feel like I have some progress. You will see some progress photos on the screen. But I do feel like I have made some sort of damage to this. So it's there. It's still there. I have a feeling this will be here for another 2 to 3 months, which is fine. I just want this side to be done before summer comes because it won't work for the summer. It'll be way too bright. I have it under my eyes today and I love it. As you guys know, it's here until it's done. Probably another 2 months. We'll see. Now we have my Ofra Mattifying Makeup Fixer. This would have been almost done if it wasn't for my issues. But we started out here and we are down to here. I only used up that much. Yeah. I think I used this maybe like a few times this past month. More than the other products because it's a little bit easier to refresh my face. But my goal is to finish this off. I'm hoping by next month this will be rolled out and I can roll something else in because it's very, very close. And I don't see myself having an issue finishing that much up. Looking at my older tallies, I think I can finish this off. My Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation. This I can do a little bit of a tally, but it's going to be so close to this line that it's not worth it for me to do it. So I would say I'm down like a millimeter, if that, from this line. And just to give you a little tip, I hear a lot of, I watch a lot of Project Pan videos and I do hear a lot of individuals saying that either they can't mark their products because it's a back to MAC thing or it rubs off. Here's a little tip, you guys. Grab some clear tape, put it on here and just tally it off. And when you're done, rip it off. This is not rubbing off because it's on actual Scotch tape. And Scotch tape does not leave any residue. It does not leave anything cleanness and it peels right off. That's what I did with all of my MAC products. And that's what I'm doing with this one. I'm not putting it on the glass because it'll wear off. So I just put it on tape. And you guys can barely see that it is tape. Instead of using that fancy washi tape, like the decorative stuff, just grab your own Scotch tape. Just put it right on there and you're good to go. So that's a little tip. If things like that wear off or you have to back to MAC, you can still mark your products just on the tape itself. So that's what I'm doing with this one. So I am happy you could see a window, but we still got a long way to go because I want to finish this off. My lipstick. This is the Chanel Rouge Coco Shine in Scenario. Okay, so with this one, I've been using it as a cream blush. I do not know what the progress pictures are gonna look like, but I have a feeling that it does look like it's used. This is all that I have left, you guys. And I know it still looks like a lot, but I think I'll be done this by next month. Something tells me I will be done this by next month. And then I'll roll in a new lipstick to use as a cream blush. I am wearing it today as a cream blush. You guys can see it is beautiful. I love it on the lips. The formula is a little bit too slippery, so I can't put on too much on my lips. But on my cheeks, it really does allow for my powder blushes to stand out and be on all day, which you guys can clearly see. It's not overpowering if you use a stipple brush and just stipple it on, but it is beautiful. And the formula is perfect for a cream blush. Perfect. I love it. So I'm hoping this will be done next month. And last but not least is my Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palette. My goal is to hit pan on this cream blush or cream highlighter in the color Duo Glow. I have not hit pan on it. Oh gosh, this is so reflective. I'm so sorry, you guys. Here it is right here. My goal is to hit pan. As you guys probably see in the photos, I've only used this a handful of times and I haven't really, it doesn't even look like I made a dip in here at all. Here's the deal with this. This is more of a drying formula, so I don't need a lot and it's very, very pigmented. So me just literally rubbing my finger across the product, you guys can see, this is plenty for me to put on my cheeks and then blend it out. So I don't need a lot of this to make an impact. So this is going to be in here for a while. I underestimated this product. I thought maybe for a few months. No, I have a feeling this will be in here for a while. And how I use this one, because I'm sure I'm going to get questions, because this is more like a shifting goldy pink. I use all of my cream products under my foundation. So that way I use less powder on my face because I have a base to go by, and it allows for my powder products to last longer on my face because I am oily. So what I do is I put on my primer and then I go ahead and go in with this and then place it on my high points. I put on my cream blush, my cream bronzer, and then I go in with my foundation and blend everything out to be able to get some sort of color on my face, like some sort of dimension. And that way I have a guide for my powder products and I don't pack on the powder products and make myself look super cakey. So that's how I use all of my cream products, but that's how I use that one too. And I'm able to get away with the color because it is a shifting color and the formula is a little bit more drying for my liking when it comes to putting it on top of powder. So I prefer it right on the skin and it blends and melts into my skin. Alrighty folks, this has probably been my most pathetic update ever, but I do have a reason why, and it's not because I was just being lazy and didn't want to put on makeup. Unfortunately, I wanted to so bad and I knew this was going to affect me, but the first few project pans of the month is where I have hit the hardest, My goals for next month, I have a feeling this will be done. It has to be done. I'm going to work on this. It's going to be done. This lipstick is definitely going to be done. There's no way this is going to last me another month. I know it. If I wear my makeup the whole entire month of February, this will be done. And that's my goal. I'm going to try not to take any breaks considering I took basically 21 days of break. So I need to. These two are going to sit here for a while. Actually, I should say these three products are going to sit here for a while. Natasha Denona, my foundation, and this one. It's just going to be a while. It doesn't matter to me. This one, I have a feeling another 2 months. I don't think this will be done next month. So at least I am anticipating on rolling out 2 and bringing in 2 products next month. I should have done that this month, but I'm not trying to be upset about it. It is what it is. So next month, you'll probably see 2 rollouts. And that's awesome because that's 2 less things in my makeup collection. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. The playlist will be down in the description box if you want to go check everyone else out. More videos on the screen for your enjoyment. Until then, adios.